started talking and the video didn't even start. So that's a great start. Hey guys, and welcome back. So I'm just gonna tell you this now. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to film this video this morning, otherwise I just won't upload on Wednesday. It's really hot in this room. Today's video is going to be about social media. The reason why I decided to do a video about this, just because I kind of want to share my experience of social media and basically where it led me in life. My god, that sounds so deep. I didn't mean for it to sound that deep, but it just came across like that. I have been on social media now for God knows how many years. I started at the age of, I want to say 12. I didn't really use it that much. I just kind of just had a profile and was just there. After like a year and a half, I want to say, that's when I started to go on Facebook more. And to be honest, I was just addicted to games on there. People don't really play games on there anymore. At least I don't think. I don't know. Let me know if you still play games on Facebook. I think it was more of a my generation thing. I got an Instagram account, I want to say at the age of 14. Then I got other social media platforms, Snapchat and Twitter. Twitter I literally used for 6 months and I don't really get Twitter. Some people love it, but for me, I don't really see the point in it. I had Snapchat, I want to say up until the age of like 19. And then I decided that I'm not going to have Snapchat anymore just because I didn't really see the point in it. Like, I just was like to my friends, guys, if you want to message me, just message me on Instagram or Facebook, like, or just actually text me. I just didn't vibe with it. I didn't vibe with Snapchat. Then I realised after I got rid of Snapchat that I kind of had a healthy relationship within myself, that if I didn't see a point in an app, I wouldn't use it. And I didn't really do that intentionally. I never felt pressured by society or like my friends to have these apps. So yeah, I just got rid of them. But I always have been a big fan of Instagram, and I still am now, to be fair. Facebook I still use, but to be honest, I only really use it now to look for jobs and kind of promote my YouTube videos. Other than that, I don't really use Facebook. So really the only social media platforms I use is Instagram and also YouTube now. Addiction with social media. I feel like a majority of people have experienced this. Mine definitely started with Facebook, with that dinosaur game. I literally only used Facebook for that game in that realm of my life. Realm? Are we really gonna use that word? No. In that part of my life. But Instagram, I was definitely addicted to for a very, very long time. I feel like it started at the age of 14, and honestly, it lasted all the way up until, I want to say 19. I could literally spend over 4 hours a day on Instagram, and that's, like, when I think about that now, I'm like, whoa, that's insane. When I was younger, like, followers were such a big thing, having a certain amount of likes, and also the content that I was putting out there, I was really proud of back then, but I'm not really proud of now. I realised from being on Instagram that the reason why I liked it so much was because I liked having people following me thinking that I don't know, was valued as a person, like people actually liked me or liked the content that I was putting out there, and it made me feel like good about myself, which is normal, I feel like, for everyone. But the other side of it is that if you don't get a certain amount of likes, or if you don't get a certain amount of followers within a week or something, then it can make you feel a certain way. So for me, it made me feel kind of crap about myself. I never say that word, I just didn't want to swear, but that just sounds really weird. I had this really unhealthy relationship then with Instagram because I was constantly thinking about numbers and analytics basically at a very young age, and that is not healthy. And I also found myself comparing my page to my friend's page, being like, oh, who has more likes or who has more followers, and I'm like, I think back at it now, I'm like, what is this? Like, this is so weird. As we all know, Instagram has filters that you can use on your stories. I used to use these filters quite a lot, and actually when I thought about it just now, I actually used those filters up until the age of 21. So I'm 22, so that was less than a year ago. So these filters made you what society would say is look better, making you have bigger eyes, like more plump lips, smooth out your skin, and I loved that. I did. I loved it. I thought it made me look great. But then I realised that it actually made me feel after a while that I was being fake, because I noticed that I would never post on my story without a filter, and I was like, that's really weird, because I don't know what it was that made me click. Thinking about it now, I feel like it was YouTube, because obviously with YouTube you can't really hide exactly what you look like. I was like, people are gonna get confused between my Instagram and YouTube, because they're gonna see this very smoothed out skin, really big eyes and big lips, and then they're gonna come on here and then see me just look completely different. I don't want to come across as like lying to you guys. I want to show people actually how I look and not a different version of myself. I actually realised that actually on my profile that all of my pictures I've edited in some way. Mainly actually being my skin. I always used to use an app to smooth out my skin because I was so insecure about it. I kind of was scrolling back through my feed and it made me feel sad, because I was like, I actually feel like that this isn't me anymore. It's just a version of myself. I realised that basically a lot of girls in my generation actually do this as well, and it's considered as normal now, and I was like, whoa! Whoa, like hold on, like what's happened? Why is this considered normal? I feel like it's because it's come from the modelling industry, because everyone kind of knows that when they take a picture for, say, a magazine cover, they will definitely edit it in some way, which is really sad, but that's just what it is. People on social media, such as myself, kind of took that and was like, well, I can do that too with this app, so I can make myself look better. So here is like a dull version of myself. I don't want to say like a dull version, because I do feel like there is art within editing, and I'm like, that's cool. But at the same time, for me personally, I did not want to put a version of myself out there that I didn't feel like I was being true to myself. I decided that I'm not going to edit any of my photos anymore, and honestly, I'm just really proud of my profile now, because I feel like when I go back to my profile and I look back through my photos, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Like, that was really me in the moment. I don't even put any filters over the top of it, as in like changing the colours and stuff. For me, I want to make my profile about capturing that specific moment, how the lighting was, exactly how I looked, just everything about it, as pure as it can be. I've also with social media have been spending less time on it. I just don't feel like I need to be constantly on it, and I'd rather spend my time doing something else now, like learning French, or supposed to be learning French, but I'm not learning French, but I will be learning French. Damn it. I feel like that's really working out well for me. I feel like I really have a healthy relationship with social media at the moment. As long as you're impressing yourself, you don't need to impress anyone else. I feel like somewhere when I was going on my journey, I must have heard snippets of people saying their opinions about social media, which has led me to think about social media in a different way and how I wanted to present myself on social media. So I'm kind of saying this to be like, just think about it. And in the end of the day, whatever you decide to do, like if you decide to just carry on doing your social media, how you're doing it now and you're very proud of it, then I'm not saying change it. You do you. I'm gonna have to finish off this video just because I need to go to work now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this is interesting to listen to, just because for me personally, I find social media a very interesting topic. So let me know what you think down below. Say any thoughts or opinions that you have. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. And you're all beautiful. Okay, whoa. Oh my god, I'm starting to get muscles in my arms. Do you see that line?